Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to another episode of my ongoing monthly music series. This is where I talk about what I've picked up throughout the previous month. Filming this July 1st, so the month of June. That's what I'm talking about. And I apologize. Somebody is sawing up wood or something outside, and I don't feel like waiting to do this video again. I've got a busy weekend ahead with the holiday. And again, for those of you that are new to this channel or new to this series, I'm going to be showing things that uh, I haven't shown in previous videos. So for example, I did a video about Madman Across the Water. I unboxed it. I'm not going to be showing that. I'm not going to be showing that record and that CD collection in this particular episode. Same thing if I receive any kind of gift, any kind of VCLT, I'm going to devote a video to that standalone. So these are albums that I've just accumulated throughout this month. I got a bunch at a record show, a bunch of $1, $2 CDs. So it's going to look like a lot, but about 10 of these albums only cost me $20, maybe even more. CDs that I bought. So let me start with the vinyl. I've seen a couple people show this already, including Mike over at HubTunes. I think was the most recent. This is the new remastered My Favorite Things. It's the acoustic sounds, and it's just it's a 2-record set. It's got the mono and the stereo. Really nice booklet, but I'm not going to open it up. But you can see, and I talked about this with Mike, there's no gatefold. So both of the records are in there, as well as the booklet and a poster. So the packaging is probably a D-, but cool record. I like it a lot. So My Favorite Things, John Coltrane. Here's the only record I bought at a record show this month. This is Paul Simon's real proper debut. It's not his first solo album, but for all intents and purposes, it is. It has the great song, the hits, Mother and Child Reunion on it, Me and Julio. And I bought it for $8, and it looked to be just about unplayed. There's a couple of marks on it, but I mean, it's pretty clean on the Columbia label. So happy to have that one to slowly fill in my Paul Simon collection. He's one that I don't talk about enough, but I really do like Paul Simon. And he was kind of the theme of the record show, as I'll show here in a few minutes. This album just snuck in time to make my June finds. This just got in my mail yesterday. This is, I had no idea this was coming out. This is Colin Malloy Sings Together. And it's a collection of EPs that he recorded from 2003 until 2005 until 2013. Now, if you don't know Colin Malloy, he's the lead singer of the indie rock group The Decemberists, and I know several people out there love The Decemberists. But during shows, they had show-only EPs that he had recorded, and he devoted them to specific artists. And so these are the original. These are the original covers of the EP. So he's got one for Shirley Collins, one for Morrissey, one for Sam Cooke, and then the Kinks. And then on the back, you have the explanation of the 4 EPs. And so this covers, again, almost a decade's worth of material. And I am going to go ahead and show the record. And you can see it tells you what it is. So there's Sam Cooke. I'm excited to hear that side. But there you go. It's a clear, kind of like a Coke bottle clear vinyl. I'm not going to pull it out of the way because it is kind of sticking a little bit. And it's not in a polyline sleeve, which is kind of annoying. So there's a lot of static in there. So I'm going to need to switch that out at some point. But I'm excited to listen to this record. I like the Decemberists a lot. I like Colin Malloy's voice. So if you don't know about that, it just came out. It was like announced and then came out. So happy to have it. And then the final album. This took a major price cut on Amazon, and it's the half-speed master of The Who, a quick one. So I'm really excited to have this. Of course, you have A Quick One While He's Away, Boris the Spider, um, just some good stuff. Run, Run, Run is a good song, but the big one is A Quick One While He's Away. And again, I got this for much cheaper than it used to go for. And actually, I've got My Generation in my cart as well. So I'm starting to collect these half speeds of The Who. So there's all my vinyl. Let me just jump ahead, and I'm going to try to run through these as quick as I can. I got a few Christmas albums. I found some at the record show. Very special Christmas, the album. You can see I got it for $1. And a very special Christmas album too. I got this one because I like the Tom Petty song on here. And then this version, you have Christmas in Hollis, Merry Christmas Baby by Bruce Springsteen, Christmas Baby Please Come Home. So some great rock and roll covers on there. I got this at the record store in Tennessee when I was on vacation. This is the Dean Martin Christmas album. So I'm happy to have that. And then this album, it's the Supremes and the Temptations. So you got half Supreme songs, half Temptations. So very happy to get those to add to my Christmas collection. Let me go here. I got the new album by Liam Gallagher called Come On You Know. I've only listened to it once, so I need to dig into it more, but I like it a lot. Of course, he was the lead singer of Oasis for a long time, and he's really coming into his own as a solo artist. So check it out if you like Britpop. All right, now I've got a few Beatles-related purchases. So, Brainwashed by George Harrison, and thank you, Amazon, for that crack across the top. This is the final album that George Harrison did. That was the final album that he was working on. And his son Danny and Jeff Lynne kind of helped finish the project. It's got one of my favorite Harrison solo songs called Any Road. Now, I will say I did also order Cloud 9 by George Harrison. However, I received it, and it was sealed up and everything on CD, and I opened it up, and somewhere in England was the album in the inside. So I actually took it to the UPS store today to return it. So anyway, Brainwashed. Now I've got a few more McCartneys. I'm filling out my McCartney collection. We've got Driving Rain, and this one was also broken. The cover, just, that's why I don't like jewel cases. I know a lot of people poo-poo the Digipack. I hate the jewel case. Plus it's plastic and, save the earth. I got New by Paul McCartney, just the standard edition. One of his more recent albums. I got the full Amoeba gig. This is the live Amoeba show and Amoeba Records in Los Angeles. Very, very cool live album. I got Flowers in the Dirt, kind of a semi-duets album with Elvis Costello, though not really. So I am glad to have that one. And it's the archive edition. And then I found this for like $8. This is Memory Almost Full. And the reason I say that is because this is the album with the DVD. So very cool to have that to the latter day McCartney collection. Next, stick to some 60s kind of pop. I got the Beach Boys Today, the remaster, so it's stereo and mono. And the Beach Boys All Summer Long, same setup there. A couple of new albums here. This is quickly becoming album of the year for me. I've got a bunch that are in the running. Oops, this is Lavender Days by Camp. I really like Camp. Americana, banjo, kind of a smoky voice a la Rod Stewart, maybe a little bit, but really cool. They're actually on tour now with the Lumineers, if that gives you any indication as to the type of music that they are. But I actually might like Camp better than the Lumineers. And then this is the newest album by George Ezra called Gold Rush Kid, and I pre-ordered it, and so for no charge, I got a signature from George Ezra. And this is also a really fun, summery pop album. Really like it. His voice is kind of like Rick Astley. Musicianship, kind of like Paul Simon, Vampire Weekend, that sort of thing. So, Gold Rush Kid, George Ezra. A couple of Americana pieces. I found this in Tennessee. This is the Avett Brothers Live Volume 3. This is live in Charlotte, North Carolina, so it's a hometown show for the boys, essentially. All their stuff up until I Am Loving You, released by American Records with Rick Rubin. And then another Tennessee find, German Afternoons by John Prine. And this album is actually being reissued on vinyl by Oh Boy Records, as is the album Aimless Love. So, very happy to have that. And another new album. Oh, let me start here. I got Xanadu by ELO and Olivia Newton-John. This completes my classic albums for ELO to fill out the collection. The only ELO album that I'm missing is Zoom, and that one's very hard to find, just because it's out of print. But Zoom would complete my ELO collection. So, Xanadu. And then this album, I saw it advertised, and I thought it was a new Thelonious Monk reissue. Well, turns out it was T.S. Monk, his son, and I was like, oh, I'm so disappointed, to get this. But then I played it, and man, it sounds good. It's like classic jazz, and this was recorded live in 2014 and 16. They do a great version of 7 Steps to Heaven by Miles Davis. Highly, highly, highly recommend this. I'm talking to you, Mike at Hub Tunes, George Allen, my jazz guys. Please, please, please check out this album. It's really, really good. It's called Two Continents, One Groove. I'm going to show one more new album, and then I'll show all of my record show finds. This is What's It Gonna Take, Van Morrison. I wasn't sure I was going to get this album, but I bought it, and quite possibly Van Morrison's worst album. I'm not going to get political or anything, but if you can see some of the titles there, you'll kind of know where I'm coming from. Just yeah, I have it. I don't know if I'll ever listen to it again, but anyway, what's it gonna take to listen to that album again? Okay, these are all $4 or less that I got at the record show, so I'm just gonna run through them. Captain Fantastic and the Brown Dirt Cowboy, Elton John. Really happy to get this. This album, this was the big surprise for me. This is one that I've wanted for a long time. This is In a Sentimental Mood by Dr. John. And this is Dr. John singing the standards. So he does Making Whoopee, Candy, Accentuate the Positive, My Buddy, In a Sentimental Mood, Black Knight, Don't Let the Sun Catch You Crying, Love for Sale, and More Than You Know. So I'm really happy to have that and to find it for $1. I was very pleased. Tony Bennett, 16 Most Requested Songs, $1. You can pause that if you wish. Don Quixote by Gordon Lightfoot, $3. Brand new too. I love the song. Alberta Bound, Christian Island. Just really happy to have that. And then let me go to some more Van here. I did find some classic era Van. I know Randy Nelson's talked about this. This is Van Morrison at the Movies. So it's a compilation with a couple of different takes of some songs. So happy to get this. And then Van Morrison live at the Grand Opera House. This is like Beautiful Vision era. So you've got essentially most of Beautiful Vision on here. And Full Force Gales. A lot of his 80s era stuff. So I'm happy to have that. That's one of my favorite eras of Van Morrison. And then lastly, I mentioned I got some more Paul Simon. I did not have any Simon and Garfunkel other than a greatest hits. So I found Bridge Over Troubled Water for $3. Their last album. Live in Central Park, Simon and Garfunkel. And then lastly, Parsley, Sage, Rosemary, and Thyme. Great stuff. I know a lot of this stuff, but I didn't have it physically. So anyway, there you go. Another album that I bought that is down in my car is the Head and the Heart album, Every Shade of Blue. It's been out for a while, but it just got released on physical format this month. So I've been listening to that a lot, and it may even make an appearance on my June music wrap-up episode. So anyway, that's it for me. Y'all be good. Take care. Let me know what you think about these finds. Am I crazy for getting some of them? Just be nice, be courteous, all that good stuff. Don't need any hate on here. So anyway, in the meantime, y'all be good. Take care. Enter my contest. It goes until July the 27th with Glenn Kellaway. Please, please, please enter it. I want to try to get to 500 subscribers. So fingers crossed. Anyway, y'all be good. Take care. Talk to y'all real soon. Bye now.